Hey everybody, Shane here, ParaLife TV. Okay, this is kind of a spur of the moment video. I'm downtown Fredericton at Wilmot Park, and I decided to do a little video on just the accessibility of the park. So we're going to go around. I'm actually here for another event where I'm a guest speaker, and that's later on in the afternoon, but I came down earlier just to check things out. So this is like one of my old stomping grounds as a kid where I used to play basketball, tennis, and all that good stuff. So we're just going to check out the accessibility, and so stick around. And you don't want to miss this. All right, so here we are at the Wilmot Park Rec NB. I believe this is Rec NB office. Exhibition grounds over there. The Frex, the raceway, horses, and here the parking. Lots of wheelchair parking. Lots of wheelchair parking. Now to get up, and if we want to go to access the tennis courts and the park area, we're going to take a little spin over there. And first, before I go over there, I'm going to go check out the basketball net, the basketball court, see if we can get on there with my wheelchair. So I'm going to pause it here. Yeah, we'll go to the courts, and then we'll come back and check out the washrooms. So to get to from the main parking to get to the basketball courts, we got to go back out on the sidewalk, which is really nice and smooth. You see the cracks. I'm not even worried about those cracks. You still got to keep your head up and watch though. It's that time where you're not paying attention, where you hit a crack and flip out of your chair. There's Sally. So here's the court, and I was actually playing on it a couple weeks ago. And there's no accessible path to get from your parking here. There's no cut curb. And there's no path to get from here to the courts. Actually, there might be a cut curb up here. Let me check. I've never seen that. Actually, it is. So everyone plays some basketball. And, but you see from here, yeah, there's a cut curb up here, which is good. Should be another one, though. Should be a couple, because it limits parking. See, so there's a cut curb here, which is great. Honestly, they should have another one closer to the court. Used to be an old ball field here. I think this is where I learned how to play t-ball. Right here. So yeah, you see where the Parasport vehicle SUVs parked. Should have a cut curb, another one here to access the court, because there is no pathway, paved pathway to get down there. You got to push across the grass. Now, for me to get across, I can make do by pushing my ball chair over there with me and my everyday chair. It is a challenge. Okay, so let's go back to the parking and work our way back over around the back part of the court. See if there's any accessibility there. I guess I was wrong. It's a Stepping Stone Senior Center now. So I really don't know. Stepping Stone Senior Center. Okay, so if you park here, we're back in the parking lot, wheelchair parking. Go up this ramp, which definitely needs a little bit of a touch up. Oh. And I believe there are some washrooms around the corner here. But again, where is the access from here to the washrooms? So you got some water lines going across. That's a great idea there. The H2O supplied by the city. Water and sewer. It's awesome. I already filled up once. But here though, I don't know, there's no wheelchair parking. To get to the washrooms, there is no pathway. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here while I wheel across. Okay, so because there's, I guess, a couple events going on in the park today. One that I'm taking part in, and I think there was supposed to be a bocce ball tournament and whatnot, but they got the H2O station set up, which is fantastic. But they got the accessible washrooms here with the water lines going right across with these big, I don't know what the hell you call these, curb things. I mean, how someone, myself, I'm going to have the challenge getting in or there, out of that washroom, as well as this one here too. Especially there's actually a wheelchair, you know, event today. So that's interesting there. Okay, so here's paved. If you go around the parking lot, you come in around the building and then in this way, and then again you have to cross over. There's no real path to get from the parking lot to the wheelchair accessible washrooms. So it was pointed out to me that over by the tennis courts there are, so there's accessible washrooms in there, that there are, actually I just see the, I don't know if those are accessible or not. I'm going to pause it and try to get in. Okay. Okay, I made it in. I'm in the men's. Anybody in here? No, so there's a big bathroom here. Big washroom, grab bars, not much lighting. This could be an issue for some people. I'm in the men's. And now trying to get out will be challenging here. It's going to be challenging. So I'm going to try to capture this on video here, see how it goes. So I'm going to go down. That's going down. Now I'm trying to get up. Now, like I said, I'm quite able in my chair, just from all the sports that I do. And, yeah. And you know, I work out and stuff. So, good agility myself. So that's challenging. Very challenging. Since I'm here, I gotta go to the bathroom. Wheelchair parking way over there. And to access the paved trail to get to the tennis courts, cut across the parking lot, hit this here, this trail. And let's go, see where it takes us. So to get onto the bocce ball court, again, like some gravel you got to get up onto, and it looks like it's a sunken, yeah, it's a sunken court in there. So I was talking to one of the city officials, and they do have a steel ramp that they put down to allow people with wheelchairs to get on the courts, but again, can't really rely on that. Beautiful, beautiful facility, but there we go. Paved road, paved, and we got some more bocce ball here. These are the new courts that they put in. I don't know how long ago. They got a nice little stone walkway up there. Oh, there's the steel ramp he was talking about for accessing on and off. So I'm not going to put words into anybody's mouth, but I think this is bocce ball. Lots of lawn bowling. It's all say like, do they play bocce? Have they played bocce ball over there before, or they made these specifically?
This is not a bocce court.
It's not a bocce court? Okay.
It's not a bocce court.
What is it?
It's very long.
Yeah, oh yeah, I suppose, right?
Yeah, bocce court is like 10 meters long.
Okay.
This is way
But this can facilitate the sport. And I see the ramp there.
Yeah.
So this is what the person I was talking to at the city was about, how they didn't really make this accessible.
Yeah, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
So it's unfortunate because it's newer, right? And
yeah. I mean, we're gonna adapt. Like,
yeah.
We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, but that's the thing too, is that you got to get to the people that are planning first before they build, and then adapt after, because it costs more money, right? So, and there's some things that, well, they pop it in and they can't. There are places that they can adapt.
Yeah, there's,
you know, like, but yeah, less with major construction. But all right, I gotta go take a look at these washrooms. Rock on, guys. So we're going to take a little spin to the washrooms. Oh, that's porta potty washrooms. Ooh, yeah, look at this. Okay.
All right, we got Shane coming in hot with this bore cord attempt. Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right. Easier than grass? Let's go back. Easier than grass, but still not great?
Well, you know what? It's...
Oh, gotta watch out for that. Yeah. Okay. We'll have to maybe have a volunteer here the whole time. Flip it, yeah.
So when you're going uphill, you're going it's easy to pop your wheels up, right?
When you're going up, right? Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Perfect. Geez, we didn't do a very good job laying them flat there. We can fix all that. All right, we got some edits to make. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad. I mean,
better than the grass.
Yeah, and like I mean, those are actually intended for like John was saying, the concrete, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like anything on grass, you're going to have that heaving back and forth.
Yeah.
Or the up and down. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's the grass.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like if you.
What do you think?
Like if you laid that on gravel, like up there, it'd be, wouldn't have a problem, I don't think.
Well, then we'd interlock it.
Yeah.
It's
like we can't interlock it.
Yeah.
It's too.
So it's like a, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So we got some tennis chairs here. I guess the washrooms are around here. They are the washrooms that are the porta potties that are set out for the events today. I did a video earlier on porta potties from the Harvest Jazz and Blues Festival last year on porta potties. If you want to go back and take a look at that. But to access the tennis courts, all nice and paved. You can get through here, no problem. Even with those wide chairs, you might, yeah, I think you'd be able to spin through there. You can see the beautiful day. It's hot out here. Okay, so we're gonna head back to the parking lot where the washrooms are because I thought the washrooms over. I didn't realize there were porta potty washrooms over there. I thought they were inside like a facility. I didn't realize there were. So over on the other side of the park, we can take a spin over there after my event because I'm coming up here pretty soon where I got to go do a talk. Like those blue mats that were laid down in the grass, they would be probably perfect for here where the crushed rock is. That's what they're mostly intended for, that or rough concrete, that type of thing, or like a path over there, rock path. Not the grass. The grass is too cushiony and unlevel on the grass and the ground. But on the other side of the park, there's a water park over there, and there's a gazebo, lots of green space. And we're gonna go back to the washroom facility. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's challenging.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to your peeps?
I can talk to you too.
Oh.
No, I'm talking to you. I already came by here once. Okay, so we're moving from the parking lot over to lawn bowling. Some crushed rock here to go in. Now I'm not sure what the scoop is. I'm not sure. I think you'd probably have to book in advance if you wanted to come and play. And they definitely have league play throughout the week. It's pretty quiet today, but you can see it's all sunken in. The lawn bowling field. I don't see any access point down into the playing field, any ramps or anything. If any wheelchair users wanted to come in and play some lawn bowling. Now they may have a portable ramp that they can lay down to allow people in chairs to get down and play. I'm not sure. I may have to send an email off to confirm that. But there's a bit of an idea to help people who want to go lawn bowling in chairs. Okay, so we did all this side of the park. Did the tennis courts, we did the accessible washrooms, parking, the lawn bowling, did the bocce ball, did the tennis or the basketball courts. Now we're going to head over to the other side, the north side of the park, and because there's a huge water park over there. And now for me to get over there in a wheelchair, I could cut across the grass, but that's going to be rough going. It's uphill and uneven. So what are my options here? Go to the parking lot. I think I can hit the trail, the path that's way over there, and come back up over this way and to the water park. Or I could head up to the sidewalk and go all the way around. See those houses over there? I could go all the way around those houses. There's a sidewalk, a paved walkway. I believe it's paved. It goes all around the perimeter of the park and over there. But that's got to be close to like half a kilometer or more. I'm going to cut across to using the path. Take the shortest route. Might be the roughest going, but I'll take the shortest route. Okay, so I just wheeled up here a little bit to see if the perimeter path, like the path that goes along the perimeter of the park, was paved, and is not actually. So I'm going to head back and take the shorter route to get to the splash park, see what the accessibility and parking is like over there. Now you can probably kind of see it way in between there. It's a huge splash park. So we're going to take a little wheel up that way. You see the path that you got to go up, the gravel path, and cut across through the middle of the park to get there. Okay, I'm not going to. So I'm going to put you on pause, and once I get closer to the gazebo, I'll take some shots. Okay, so I'm about halfway from where I started back there. Halfway through the park, and the splash park is over there. You can see that. I'm not going to take too much video over there and around the splash park because I don't want to get children in the video, and just for privacy and stuff. And but I will take, I will go around. I do know there's paved trails over there because I've ridden my bike on them. But I want to go see if there's any parking in this end of the park. If, for example, I wanted, if you want to take your kids there, if you're in a wheelchair, so instead of parking way over there, the wheelchair parking, come across the park, to have your kids, take your kids to the splash park. It's quite a journey. But I remember when I was taking my kids here when they were little, it was a big wading pool. And yeah, I had to park over there and then wheel through here to get to the splash park. Then I discovered I could park in another location that's closer, but it's off park grounds, and I'll show you that here in a bit. All right, I'm going to put you on hold again, and I'm going to wheel around down towards the splash park. How do I get there from here? Oh, the gazebo is right over here. So yeah, so I'm going to continue on towards the gazebo, and from there is a trail that goes down and behind the splash park. And there are washroom facilities down there as well. I will maybe check that out another time because it's quite busy down here, and I don't want to get people on camera. Okay, all right. All right, so I bypassed the splash park over there. You can see I'm on a beautifully paved trail, biking, walking, running trail, and it runs across to the old hospital, or I guess it comes from the river, crosses over here, and goes around the front part of the park, the Woodstock Road part of the park. Doesn't continue down along there where it turns into gravel again. And when I was bringing my kids here when they were younger, I had parked across the road at the old hospital, you can see over there, and I'd just come down the sidewalk with the kids and all their stuff and cross the road. And at that time though, this wasn't paved. This was gravel, just like it is over there. So they've upgraded the front end of the park, the Woodstock Road. I don't know if it's the front or back, but the Woodstock Road side of the park. We'd park there because it was just a lot closer to get to the wading pool. And it's more convenient, even though we did have to cross the road. And I don't even think the crosswalk signal lights weren't even there either. Those lights weren't even there. So it was just a crosswalk. So anyways, so ideally it'd be awesome if they could pave every trail in this park. There's the old hospital. That's where I was born. Right there. And that's where Easter Seals is located. Alright, so I'm going to go back in and around. I think I'm finished here, but I did a quick look at the washrooms, the splash park, and just on the drive-by, and they look like there was a separate washroom for family and wheelchair use, which is totally awesome to have your washroom separated from the general population, because of many reasons I'm not going to get into. And I'm going to come down on a not so nice day and I will do a full bathroom tour review of the splash park. It's just too busy down there right now, and I don't want to get any kids on video. Alright, let's get out of here and see where this paved, I want to see how far this paved, see how far this paved trail goes, see how far it takes us. Again, I'm going to pause you for a bit because I don't want to get anybody on video, especially kids and that kind of stuff on video in the splash park. Okay. Okay, so if you see, I think they know I was filming, so they gave her a little extra, give her a little juice just to make some noise. Bikers, eh? So you can see the splash park is way up there. All beautiful paved trail walkway, all the way up to the corner of Rookwood Ave and Woodstock Road, and we're going to continue on to that corner, and then that will take you to the sidewalk up to where the old baseball field used to be, and then the basketball courts. And so I'm just going to do a little push up that way, and it continues, and it ends actually. The paved walkway ends because it turns into street and sidewalk, but then I believe you can pick it up again over off the Hanwell Road. You get a zigzag through a few streets, and it goes right back up on the Hanwell Road. Eventually I'm going to be taking you guys for a bike ride tour, and I'll show you. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get attacked by a dog. It's just a little guy. Just a little guy. So anyways, yeah, we're cruising. See, like I'm pushing one-handed here, and it is smooth going. I got some good speed going. Smooth, no cracks, no nothing. This is beautiful. This is easy going. They got, it would be nice, like I said, if they had all the trails throughout the park, like the main ones, like the main trails, all paved, like this one here that runs in behind the tennis courts. That one there goes to the gazebo. You know, have all those paved. That would be ideal. I'm running out of time too, so I got to keep cutting things short. I took so much video yesterday. This is actually the day after. I wanted to get. I ran out of space and my phone went dead, so I couldn't get the rest of the accessibility tour of the other side of the park yesterday. So I came back today to catch some footage. Now it looks like we got some construction here. What's going on? Cookout. Is it lunchtime? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, a little bit of construction here, so I do not recommend coming this way with your wheelchair or car. Looks like you can pop back up on the sidewalk there and make your way towards the basketball nets. But I'm not gonna. My part and parking is actually. I'll take you to where I'm parked. You can see it from here. There's the courts, and then on the other side of the courts you get the lawn bowling, and then you get the parking on the other side. But I'm going to go back around through the park. I don't want to push up along through the sidewalks. I'm not sure if you can push up that way or not. Pretty sure you can. Well, I just see a guy biking, a couple biking, so you can probably push. But I'm going to go back to the park because it's a lovely day. Hey, there's Logan. You're everywhere.
I know, right? Oh,
what are you up to?
Me? Go for a bike.
Okay, I'm back. We just ran into Logan. He's become pretty popular in my videos lately with the basketball, the one-on-one basketball we had, the 3-on-3 tournament, yesterday's Recreation New Brunswick event. And now again today we run into Logan biking on the trails. Very active. So now I'm pushing back towards the splash park. Like I said, this part of the park, like the Rookwood and the Woodstock Road with this trail, you know, this is great. But they got a, I'm sorry, I don't want to keep saying they, but, you know, recommendation is to have all the trails paved like this. You know, not necessarily this wide. I mean, it would be nice to have some width to them because people in power chairs and scooters, right? But trails like this could be paved. At least the main trails, you know? So here's going back onto the Woodstock Road, part of the path, and like I said, it's just all cruising downhill from here, really. It's not really even hilly. Like coming up, it wasn't even that bad for myself to push up. Lots of green space. Beautiful park. Beautiful park. Now, I don't know if they have plans or not to pave more and to make it a little more wheelchair friendly. I'm not sure on that. Okay, I'm gonna cut it. Right there. I'm gonna cut it because I'm going downhill, and I'm going downhill pretty fast. So I think I need 2 hands on my wheel. I'm okay. No speed wobbles. All right, I'm gonna cut it though. I'm getting close to Splash Park. Now we're back up to the gazebo where the paved trail stops, and it goes back into crushed rock. It's hard packed. However, you gotta be careful. The transition and wheeling through makes it a little bit difficult. Whoops. Somebody had a rough night. And like I said, I'm going to make my way back across the park to the wheelchair parking on the crushed rock path. Okay. Okay, so I'm back at the parking lot where I'm parked, and I came back through the park to get to there. But instead of going through the path, you can see the crushed rock path there. It goes all the way out to that corner and then back over the parking lot. I just cut across the grass because it's all downhill to the edge of the tennis courts there, where it's paved, and then I came back onto the bocce courts and just zigzag back down right around here. A lot shorter, and grass part was downhill, so that was nice. So really, guys, that is about it for Wilmot Park. Accessibility, some work to do. I think they are aware. And the biggest thing I can see right now would be just pave all the trails. Make it so much easier. And there are some paths that need to be developed to access certain points of the path, certain points of the park. Just makes things a little bit easier. Not just a little bit, a lot. Okay, so that's it. Over and out. Subscribe, like, please share, and keep rolling. Till next time.